Greetings all and welcome back to Math in Anger. This is episode 5, and in this episode we are going to look at what these symbols actually mean, the greater and less than symbol. And in order to explain that, we have to kind of go back to our balance scale. So let's go back to the little program I wrote. And we're going to do this. And in order to explain this a bit more, let's take a screenshot. Let's do this. I'd like to point something out to you. Look at this. Look at what the balance bar is doing. Does that look familiar? Ten is greater than 0. Do you see that we draw the side of the balance bar that is deviating, that is going away from level? This side is heavier than that side. This side weighs more than that side. 10 is greater than 0. So let's go back to the scale. Let's do it the other way around. And take a screenshot again. Let me line them up for you neatly. All right, now the trays are lined up. Okay, take a look at what happens on this side. Do you see that we draw the balance bar that deviates, that moves away from level? 0 is less than 10. Well, actually the correct way to say that is 0 weighs less than 10. Does this make sense to you now? Because this idea of the balance bar, this idea of this balance scale, when you take a look at these pictures that we draw in mathematics, it becomes more and more important to understand what they actually mean the further and further you go in mathematics. Let me give you a bit of a demonstration. You end up in grade 7 and then you get this kind of question. And they ask you, is what you have on the one side the same as what you have on the other side? And the correct answer to that question is no. Take a look at what this means. That is, I have this many pebbles in a bag, and I have this many pebbles in a bag, and I have this many pebbles in a bag. And on this side, I have this many pebbles in a bag, and this many, and again, and again. All right, so yes, I do have 12 pebbles on each side. But on this side, I only have 3 bags, and on this side, I have 4. And this is where the concept of a result becomes important. Result. Word result means that which you get after you have done something. Yes, when you add 4 to 4 to 4, when you add 4 to itself 3 times, the result is 12. When you add 3 to itself 4 times, the result is 12. But the actual work you have to do in order to get the result is not the same. So no, this is not the same as that. It isn't. This is the same as that. Yes, it is. But it is the result. This is the work. The work you are doing is different. Start thinking about it this way. This is very important the further you get into mathematics, and it only becomes more and more important. In the stuff you do in your first couple of years in school, it's completely okay to say, yeah, this is that. It's kind of okay. But by the time you hit grade 8, that understanding is, it's what kills your grades and prevents you from hearing the music of mathematics. Right. This was Math in Anger, episode 5. I hope you learned something. I'll see you in the next episode. Ciao.